the episode 13 finale of Gakkou Gurashi. Or was it 12? I forget. Anyways, welcome guys. This is the finale for Gakkou Gurashi, the thing I've been waiting for so long, for one day. But it was delayed, and apparently it was only delayed for 1 hour or like a few hours or so. I thought it would be like a day or a week or something, but no. It turns out that Gakkou Gurashi only got delayed for a few hours because later that night the episode was launched on Crunchyroll, and then I was asleep by then because I had to wake up super early in the morning. So I was like, "What the hell was that?" Anyways, this is a finale of greatness here, of feels, of emotions, and everything that I totally love about the show. Let's begin. In the beginning, we left off with Yuki trying to get to the broadcast room to save all of her friends, and it was terrible, honestly. Yuki could not put up a fight whatsoever. She had like a fire extinguisher, and she can't swing the bat, right? But then she was saved by zombie Taramaru, which was really interesting. Now, I don't know why the hell zombie Taramaru came to save Yuki, because it straight on attacked the zombie that was attacking her, but it kind of proves this. I don't know. It's really weird because like this anime really does great about this like concept that zombies who have like their minds or their humanity in their head, but they're still zombies. So it's really interesting. So yeah, Yuki saves or Tarmaru saves Yuki, right? And then Yuki's trying to like pet Tarmaru, but he's trying to bite him. And of course, like Yuki just like catches him in like the hat, her hat, and then locks him up. And then eventually uses the PC or the broadcasting to call out to the zombies, and eventually talking about like why she loves her school and stuff, and like normal school stuff, right? And then yeah, the zombies leave, which is like what? Like this does not happen, all right, guys. Like you don't talk to zombies on a broadcasting, and the zombies all leave the school unless like they really are distracted by this noise that's somehow in the broadcasting, or they're actually like yeah like they're still students in their humanity, their minds and stuff, but they're zombies, which is a really interesting theory with this anime, and we might explore it deeper some other time in the manga. Afterwards, we then do like a small cut, and then it's like with Kurumi and Mika trying to save Kurumi with the cure. They just do like a freaking cut in to the next day, and then we see that Kurumi's all right, and I was just like, well, I mean, that could have been better, but it was still emotional, I must say, because like everyone just like saw Kurumi, is like, oh my gosh, she's alive, she's not a zombie, and yeah, that was it, right? And then eventually, this was interesting, right? They freaking used the cure on Taramaru, and he was okay. And now, like, hold on a minute here. Kurumi was like in the verge of transforming, right? But Taramaru was been transformed for quite a while, okay? Like that's like I can't believe that worked. So then like would the cure work? Well, I was like thinking would the cure work for like people who are already zombies? Unfortunately not, because why? After Taramaru was like normal and he was back to normal, they were trying to feed him. He was really weak and so he was just like and like oh, it's so sad. And then like they're trying to feed him water and food and stuff, and like just like see what's wrong with him. And then eventually, like it's this happy moment with Taramaru because I thought that Taramaru was alive and like they actually cured him. But then eventually, talking to him, Taramaru dies in Mikun's hands. Then that was just like, oh my gosh, that is so sad. Cause like I didn't expect Taramaru to become human, like normal again. They used the cure on him, and it worked. And now they're just like talking to him, like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay, Tomorrow. We're gonna be together forever. You'll be fine." And then he dies in front of him. He's just like, I don't know if it's like the cure or just like because he got bit or he's just like a zombie. Like I don't know how he was injured. Yeah, he just died. And then that was just like really sad, honestly. Then they buried him up in the rooftop with Megu-nee, and then they had their saying their goodbyes. They buried her with a shovel, and that was it. That's the end of that. Skip a few days later. Um, they're all talking about moving to a new location or moving out of the school because everything got destroyed in the last episode because of the school rooftops, the water, electricity, everything just like gone. They're rationing all their food, and they're wondering what their next plan is. And eventually, Megu-nee they have a map of locations by Megu-nee, which apparently has like locations of safe houses or safe zones or like safe centers and stuff like that. So I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then eventually it goes into like their whole graduation ceremony thing. So before they leave, they're gonna do their graduation ceremony, have their speeches, their time in the school, their memories, and etc. And it was really emotional because like Mikun was just talking about how like she met everyone through Taramaru and like how she learned about like the joys of being with them. Yuki was talking about like how important her friends were and stuff, and it was a really good speech. I mean, this is just summed up the whole anime right here. It's just like survival in zombies. And after the graduation speech, they all graduated. Mikun skipped the grade because she's smart, which is a really funny ass quote. And they all graduated, right? Eventually, they use Megu-nee's car to drive out of the school, and they head off to supposedly a college in this world. It was either like some other place or a college, and they decided to go to like I don't think they go to the college. I think they were like talking about like vacation places for graduation celebration or something like that. I don't know. They're just deciding on which place to go, and they said that they might go to this college that's nearby or something like that. And that's the end of the episode. They play the opening, and that was it. But in the end, there was someone who finds one of their photos, someone alive who finds their photos that they're all fine. Now then, this whole episode seems to be hinting for a season two. Why? They're talking about this college thing, like they have this map of locations that like they could go to for survival. This person in the end picks up their picture that they're okay. It was like, what? Like, I can't believe this, and it seems possible. I need to check the manga and see how this goes. Um, if there is a season two for this anime, then they're gonna be a whole new thing because with them being in the school, that was like, yeah, everything took place at the school and in the mall and then these four characters. If they got in the world, they're gonna experience a whole bunch of new things that at the school they couldn't have, like maybe survivors, more zombies, like I don't know, survival, finding a new home. It's just like, wow, hold on here. I can't imagine these four, like expanding from the setting of the school to the world. But it seems possible because they're hinting at this thing throughout this whole episode. They're hinting for the season two, and a continuation of this series seems possible. And I'm going to read the manga now after this and see if like this is like where the manga left off or something like that. And yeah, this is pretty interesting, guys. So for the review of this show, this anime was magnificent. It was beautiful. It was an anime that I've never ever expected to be like here in the season. And like when I first watched the first episode, I was just amazed and solely like shocked about like this whole thing, right? And it was amazing. Like this anime surprised the hell out of me this season. And then watching every episode after episode after episode, loving the characters like Megu-nee, Katori, Taramaru, Mikun, everyone in the school club, and then having this background story of every single character and how they found Miku and how Yuki was like a dropout or something, or like a thing in school. Yuri was like the gardening club. Kurumi liked this senpai that turned into a zombie. It was just amazing. And then eventually at the end, when it's just like, okay, it turned to a bioweapon, and like this thing was planned out. And then, oh, there's a thing in the bottom of the basement. Oh, Tarmar went over there, he got bit. They found Megu-nee. It's just everything was really perfect with this anime. I cannot say just how many things there are in this anime. And people have been telling me in the comments that there are like anime only things in this show, and I was like, okay, I need to look at the manga and do some comparisons, right? But yeah, I mean, this series, what really did great was make me love the characters. It gave me this great setting because like eventually it started off with Yuki being like crazy and thinking the school was a school, right? Yeah, it gave a good characters. I loved all the characters. I loved the setting of this place, and just like the whole plot of the story was really greatly planned out and stuff. And yeah, everything about this anime was so good. I really enjoyed it. And if they are making a season two, I will be totally watching that and reviewing it as well. So Tell me what you guys think. Is there a season 2? Do you think they'll be doing these things at like their graduation trip? Who is that person at the end of the episode? I don't know. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching this amazing finale review of Gakkou Gurashi. It was amazing anime. I'll see you guys all in the next video on the Double Otaku Anime channel. So take care, guys, and matane!